Yo guys, what is good? It's your boy John Monk here, back again with another video. And today we're going over the second part to one of the best sneaker collaborations of the year. Alright, so first off, this video may or may not be going out a little later than expected because the year is ending and I want to make sure that I'm getting all my top 10 best sneakers, top 10 worst sneakers of the year videos out of the way before this one releases. So this one will take a little bit of a pause, and if this releases like a couple of weeks afterwards, I apologize for that. But if you guys have not seen one of my most recent videos on reviewing the Kith Asics Marvel GT 2160s in the Venom colorway, make sure to go check that out afterwards. It could definitely use a lot more love. And today we're going to be going over the second part of this collaboration pack. So let me show you the footage of me unboxing this. So let's go. Whoosh. All right, and then we have the other pair in the pack, which is the Spider-Man pair. Now this one is the one that I'm going to be keeping, and I am so excited for this one. All right, and then we got, yes sir. Oh man, the tissue paper is not even covered. 3, 2, 1. Sheesh. Let's go. As you guys can see, we do have the Kith Asics Marvel GT 2160s in the Spider-Man colorway. Now this one is absolutely fire. I love this one. It looks so nice. It looks really nice in person actually. These are absolutely fire. And yeah, back to the regular video. Whoosh. All right, let's take out the box. And as you guys see right here, the first part, the Venom pair, is gone because I already shipped it out to the person that I decided to split the pack with. But today we are going over the pair that I'm keeping for the personal, and this one is the Spider-Man pack. But as always, let's take a look at the box because this box is really unique. It does not look like any other normal general shoebox, but you see this is the Marvel Villains pack, and it has a really nice design on the side of it. On the front, it has the amazing Spider-Man logo that you often see on comic books, plus the Battle Spectra written where the comic book should be. Again, this one does not have the comic book because when I bought it for resale, the person who got it for retail already, probably kept the comic book for themselves. It's definitely worth a lot of money. They were able to probably make some profit off of it, and I just wanted the shoes. I didn't really care much about the comics themselves. But let's take out what we're really here for, and that is the sneakers. So let's go. Woo. And we'll put this down because it's really heavy. Actually a pain to carry around. So as we look at the box on the inside, we see the amazing Spider-Man logo once again that is on both sides of the box. On the front, we have the amazing Spider-Man logo. Let's take a look at the shoes. In 3, 2, 1. Sheesh! Yes, sir! As you guys can see, we do have the Marvel Kith Asics GT 2160s in the Spider-Man colorway. So before we go into the sneakers, I wanted to show you guys the bag that it came with. Now, because it was authenticated, they probably took this out of the box, so the shoes were supposed to be in here. It's a little bit hard to see, but if you guys are able to see, there is this little design, same thing on the box, of the Marvel Villains pack. And then it's just kind of a cool thing that sneakers come in a little bag. But yeah, we're not here for the bag or the packaging. We are here for the sneakers. So whether you know me personally or you have been around in the channel for a long time, you guys already know that I love any collaboration with Spider-Man. I'm just a really big fan of Marvel and I love Spider-Man. He is my favorite superhero of all time. And this year when I saw that Kith was doing another collaboration with Marvel and they were having a Spider-Man collaboration with Asics, I thought this was going to be a solid collab. I saw the sneakers and I automatically fell in love with them. Now again, this came with a pack of the Venoms, so pretty much the same Asics GT 2160s. However, those were more in a black and blue colorway. I wasn't so much of a fan of those, so I ended up splitting this pack with somebody else, and I wanted to keep the Spider-Mans. I really see no reason to have two pairs of Asics GT 2160s. They're not like a sneaker that I'm super in love with, but I really needed these sneakers because this is such a Spider-Man shoe and this is beautiful. As I said in my previous video, when it comes to the Asics GT 2160s, they are pretty much one of the most trendy sneakers in today's culture. Asics overall has just taken the sneaker market by storm. Everyone loves Asics and everyone is rocking with the dad shoe or the Y2K aesthetic. Personally for me, I will always find the gel Kayano 14s more comfortable. You know, in comparison to the gel Kayano 14s, those were a little more plush, but when I put these on, I mean, they were nice, but they weren't as soft on my feet. So I guess you have to consider that when deciding on which sneakers you want to buy from Asics. Now this sneaker has so many different details and I cannot wait to talk about them with you guys because it's a solid collaboration. And in my opinion, it's probably one of the best collabs that we've seen all year. All right, so starting off with the upper, we do have a knit material construction, followed by the mudguard. We do have a synthetic leather in this metallic material. One little thing I love is that little red panel underneath the mudguard, and I feel like that is a really nice accent to Spider-Man's colorway. Moving up, we see more of that synthetic leather, followed by the Asics logo on top. And then as we transition over to the laces, we do have a pair of cream laces. Now, it doesn't just come with a pair of cream laces, they come with other colors as well. So we do have some white laces, blue laces, and then we have a pair of striped red laces with white. So it kind of looks like a candy cane. And I think that all these are a really nice choice. Personally for me, I don't know if I love the cream laces. I mean, they look great, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if they're the best choice. I wonder what they're gonna look like if I just put in white laces because I just feel like less is more. You know, when it comes to Spider-Man's color scheme, there's really no cream on it. I know that for sneakers, cream kind of brings out the sneaker a little more, but white is just such a clean colorway. And I think that if I just went with white, it would look pretty well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I stick with the cream laces or should I put the white laces in? I mean, personally for me, I feel like they really didn't need to add cream laces to the sneaker, even though it does look good. I feel like if they just put in the white ones, this would have looked more accurate to the depiction of Spider-Man. But again, that's just me. Now, throughout the sneaker, we do have this gradient that transitions from white to red all the way to blue. And if you guys know Spider-Man, you don't even have to like him as a superhero, but if you know his design scheme, he does go from red on the top with white eyes and then blue on the bottom. So this is very Spider-Man like. So yeah, it basically goes from the front panel of the sneaker being white, and then on the middle we see red, same thing on the tongue, and then on the back, obviously that's where our blue hits. So again, as we look at the tongue, we basically see a transition going from white all the way to red. Another thing that I really love is that little lace hold right here that's in blue, kind of a contrast to the rest of the coloring. On top, we do have a little panel right here in this puffy print. Now it does have some blue little polka dots, and then we have the Asics logo. I think on the other sneaker, it's different. Yes, it is. So on the other sneaker, this one actually says Kith, which is a nice touch. I love Kith branding. And one thing that I really love about the tongue is that it kind of resembles his eyes. So I think that is a really nice touch as well. Moving over to the side profile of the sneaker, we do have the Asics logo in blue. Again, we see that gradient once again. And then as we move over to the back end of the side profile, we do have the GT 2160 model embossed into the back. I just feel like as opposed to the Venom counterpart, there's so much more going on here with coloring. You know, the Venom pair basically had black and blue and that was pretty much it. But here you have red, white, and blue. And I feel like this is a great sneaker to wear like on the 4th of July or any patriotic holiday. Very nice sneaker overall. Moving over to the back of the sneaker, like we saw with the tongue, we see this puffy print panel once again with the Marvel logo written into this. Behind it, we see a bunch of blue polka dots. So like with the traditional comic book style patterning, it kind of resembles that, and that's really cool as well. And that's only for this side of the sneaker, but on the other side, we see the FIG logo right here. So I love the mismatched patterns, very cool. Moving over to the midsole of the sneaker, as we move to the back part, we see the gel technology in red, and it's very squishy, very soft. It's what makes the sneaker comfortable. And yeah, I mean, come on, does this not look like strawberry jello to you? Like, this is so cool. And then as we move to the side of the midsole, we have this carbon fiber plate right here in blue. It's semi-translucent, and that's one thing I really love about it. I think it's a really nice touch. to the sneaker and giving it a little pop of color. I love the semi-translucent material because it just gives off a nicer, glossier pattern rather than it being matte. And then as we go to the outsole of the sneaker, we do have the classic Asics GT 2160 outsole patterning. And once again, we see more of that carbon fiber plate right here. But one thing we have to look at are the insoles of the sneakers. All right, y'all, so take a look at this. This is the design of the insoles, and the amount of detail that they put into it is just insane. Like, you literally see Spider-Man right here. It's like the craziest design, and it's not even like it's in this foam material, it's in this cheap cotton material, but rather it's more in this like velvet, I would want to say like nylon material that's stitched into there. So basically this design was knit into the insoles, and I feel like this is so cool. Obviously, as we hold them together, we see Spider-Man right here, and then on the bottoms we see the Asics logo with the Kith, showing that it's a collaboration. Can you believe this? This is actually insane. The amount of detail that they use is crazy. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys that another hidden detail in the sneaker, as you guys see right here, we have the Kith logo and the Marvel logo inside the shoe on the inner tag, just to show that it's a collab. And even though no one's ever gonna see that, I feel like it's just a really nice little detail to add into the sneaker. But yeah, overall, this is probably one of my favorite sneakers that I have copped this year, and I'm glad that it's honestly gonna be my last one. I am really looking forward to wearing this, and I am honestly scared to ruin this. But there we have it, the Marvel Kith Asics GT 2160s in the Spider-Man colorway. All right, y'all, now that I've shown you guys both sneakers, now that you have seen the Venoms and now the Spider-Mans, let me know which ones you guys think is better and drop a comment down below. Personally, for me, I'm always gonna choose the one that has more color, and because it is a Spider-Man collaboration, I'm going to have a bias towards Spider-Man, but I can understand why a lot of people are going to like the Venom pair. You know, the Venom pair is easier to wear. Some would say it's more clean, that there's a lot less going on, but I'm gonna stick to this pair because this is such a solid shoe. And I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to hear more from me, smash the subscribe button because more will be on the way. Again, these are the Marvel Kith Asics GT 2160s, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!